Samantha Mostyn is going to be our new Governor-General. These appointments are not supposed to be political, and she has been endorsed by both the Labor and the Liberal parties, but who is she exactly? Well, she's got some pretty strong politics, and they're pretty much on the left-wing identity politics side of things. In a tweet a couple of years ago, she wrote this: "This 26th of January, NITV sunrise ceremony simulcast on SBS and 10, cleansing ceremonies, 80,000 years of Australian history, wonderful panel discussing survival, truth, invasion day and the future." Now, I've got a bit of a problem with that, and this is why the GG should probably be elected by the people, not appointed by the political elite. These views, as the Voice vote showed, do not reflect the views of the majority of Australians. The idea of having someone representing the King who thinks January 26 was Invasion Day is problematic to say the least, and a lot more than just a Republican. Samantha Mostyn worked for the Labor government in the 1990s under two ministers, and then for Prime Minister Paul Keating. She also has quite left-leaning views on women's issues and climate change. And a year ago, she was appointed as chair of one of the country's largest industry super funds, the $160 billion Aware Super Fund. Now, she'll have to give that job up now, but it is funny, isn't it, how the industry super fund sector, a sector which invests the money taken from citizens by force by the government and shoved into savings, whether you like it or not, has become so very, very aligned with Labor and the unions, and steers politics within corporations because of its massive investing clout. ESG and DEI, anyone? Who are the other heads of our industry super funds that control $1.4 trillion of your money and where it gets invested? Let's see. Well, there's ALP President and former Treasurer Wayne Swan. He's chair of the $85 billion Construction Industry Fund, CBUS. Then there's the former ACTU heavyweight and Labor Government Minister Greg Combet, or Combet, or however you pronounce it. He was chair of the Industry Super Australia Fund until, I think, last year. Then Ilana Rubin, another former ACTU person, was chair of Australian Super from, I think, 2007 till about 2013. And now she's head of that super fund bank, me. Now, there's absolutely no wrongdoing here, and we are not implying any. It's just important to note how much power, the power of capital as well as Labor, now lies with politically left-aligned people in Australia. Normally in a country, the left has the power of Labor and the right has the power of capital, and there's kind of a balance, but no, not in Australia.